Previously on Elden Ring.
I made in this.
You're a fucking disappointment.
I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Alright, now that you've been thoroughly caught up, let's commence forth. Salutations, my good people, and welcome to the Returnal of Elden Ring. Alongside me, your favorite senior citizen slaying maidenless runt. Here to wield the power beyond my loathsome capabilities, yet again. But nevertheless, I am more than prepared to send any ancient artifact straight into the infernal pits of purgatory. In our precursory playthrough, we managed to defeat both Margit the Fell-Omen and Godrick the Grafted, so thus it only makes sense that we seek out our next victim. And with our accommodating companion, Yujiro Hanma, we shall embark on this ever-belligerent and brutally arduous expedition that took me and my brother an accumulated 10 painstaking hours to complete. So, credit where credit is due. A rather deserved round of applause for my younger brother, who once again vanquished all the bosses that we encountered and endured most of the gameplay that you shall bear witness to. So if you happen to notice a rather exponential surge in skill, let it be known that was not me, not even close. Enough rambling, for it is time to hound victory once again, and garner scintillating success as we pursue the demise of Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon. So please, indulge yourself, for this is the resurgence of Elden Ring, the return of Hanma. Well, since I haven't got the faintest idea of how to initiate this journey, let's begin with a reciting of a quote from the ever illustrious wrestling connoisseur, potentially exceedingly racist, the 16th President of the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln. Here it goes. 47 years ago, Yujiro Hanma brought forth onto this playthrough a geriatric ass beating of unwavering proportions, and that the mastermind behind it, DNA, is the coolest, sexiest guy ever. Me, Abraham Lincoln, stated this. And for those who dare watch this exceptionally impactful video in its completion, they too shall share the title of the sexiest of all the existent human race. Thanks, Abraham Lincoln. But in any case, we must strive forward, and it seems that our first battle has presented itself onto us. Indeed, a worthy opponent, our battle will be legendary. A true warrior's bout, concluding when one of us exhales the final breath. Except I respawn, so technically it's until I beat him. He possesses no say in the matter. Nevertheless, this struggle will be a difficult one, for our opponent is none other than Aiden. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm going to stick with it because it sounds funny. Anyways, he's dead now.
Yeah! Fuck you, pussy!
Alright, enough dicking around, for it is time to dick around. I quickly begin killing a small quantity of sheeps, but it seems that they brought reinforcement. It's of course none other than PETA, and they do not wish for anyone else to tarnish the sheep, for that is their task. So they promptly attacked me. Unfortunately for them, I was completely prepared for any assault that they may deliver, and without a second thought, I swiftly disposed of them. And after further exploration, we find ourselves in the front steps of torture.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
What lies ahead is the highly prestigious Academy of Raya Lucaria, where only the most perspicacious and remarkably studious individuals attend in order to apprehend magic. Fortunately for us, we are dumb fucking troglodytes that possess little to no aptitude for arcane sorcery. So we shall not be attending to learn, but instead, we are attending to slaughter. We promptly reach the front of the gate without much hindrance, granting us access to the academy that lies adjacent to it. But for whatever unfathomable reason, it's heavily guarded by both excruciated cannon fodder and magic. Why, it's almost like it seems that the sealed entrance was designed to be sealed and not grant access to a nearly naked beast ready to commit atrocious acts of violence towards anyone, hostile or not. Thanks to the help of other gamers, I soon realized what my next objective is: retrieving the glintstone key hidden behind the ass of a dragon. However, in the midst of my expeditious scouting, my abysmal sense of direction positions me into a bout against what I presume to be a tree Vova. After some much warranted trials and tribulations, we finally approach said dragon. Now I can comprehend what you must be pondering. How will we ever triumph over a dragon given our pathetic set of skills? Well, fear not, my pseudo-intellectual friend, for even a worthless fool such as myself has strategic techniques and workarounds capable of overcoming any conundrum. So without hesitation, I commence my impressively methodical procedures.
Look at this dumbass dragon. They can't even tell what's going on.
Think again, don't you know what just happened? Sure we got the clue how that this would go, don't you know, no more art. And as I look to the horizon, not a cloud, I've been storming where this go too cold. Seems like it ripped up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming.
Go, Torrent, run!
After portraying a prominent exhibition of my unequivalent prowess towards the intimidated dragon, we have soundly retrieved the glintstone key and can now head towards this vexatious academy. Now I must insist that I warn you, for what you are about to witness may be the most abhorrent demonstration of gaming capabilities in all of the realms of non-corporealism, for I transcend even ass itself. Now, what this means is I fucking die. A lot. Too much even. But all of this is of course to be expected. Yet before I showcase my gaming proficiency, equivalent to that of a decomposing cadaver, observe this assortment of enchantment that pleases the aesthetic senses, and what I discern and asseverate to be an orgasm experienced solely by one's photoreceptors, feel as its piercing beauty engraves and burrows into one's soul, providing the bearer a euphoric perception of optimism, making any mere mortal believe that there is something pleasant adjacent to this carnal torture. Unfortunately, this beauteous moment happens to be crudely interrupted for what I consider truthfully to be Burger Kings. They fathom the unspeakable torment of asking me if I would care to indulge in the all-new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Whopper, and upon hearing this deplorable imploration, I quickly succumb and die. After failing several times over to the shitty Burger Kings,
You guys would have entertained him, would you? Oh shit,
I finally persevere through them and find myself in an even shittier position. A position equivalent to that of being inside of an Arby's. I fend off against these formidable four-armed four men, and by fend off I of course mean frantically sprinting like a coward and inadvertently stumbling upon a site of lost grace. And following further exploration and perish, we make it to the succeeding boss fight, the Red Wolf of Radagon.
Big fucking dog.
Now, going into this agonizing struggle against the red doggo of Radagondi's nuts, I assert various observations. One of them being that I can deliver a high caliber of damage towards the magical furry fucker, and I can inherit just as much. Another observation is that I'm in way over my head. In too deep, I must state. Jacked off more than I could come. In any case, just like any other time I dare possess the controller with my greasy, uncoordinated paws and begin playing this game, it spits down my throat, removes my pants, and exposes every crevice of my insecurities that I obtain as a dysfunctionally precarious Homo sapien. So I lend my controller over to my younger brother, for he is the better suited gamer out of the two. Therefore, I possess no doubt in my barbaric Cro-Magnon brain that he shall proclaim victory against this formidable opponent. And what the fuck is he doing? Oh, okay. So he dicked around, died, and proceeded to die again. Truly impressive. Well, no matter, because he soon comes to the realization that we are in dire need of upgrades. So we head out to the Round Table Hold, in aspiration of procuring strengthened armament. But alas, we do not own the sufficient smithing stones in order to complete the procedure. So we meet one of the merchants who has positioned himself in Liurnia of the Lakes, therefore purchasing the adequate amount of smithing stones needed in order to ameliorate our gauntlets. But who could have discerned that buying an item would cost money? So while we have in our possession a sufficient amount of smithing stones, we are now unfortunately broke. Broke as hell. Talk about unfavorable consequences concocted by our irresponsible financial expenditure. Thus, a montage is in order. Begin the... Oh, what's that? Oh, no more budget for the montage? Oh, we're actually in severe and insuperable debt. $1,734? What the fuck did we buy? Super voluptuous, high quality sex doll, 164 centimeter, D cup, eh? Why? Fuck it. Just play the montage. We'll deal with this superlative sexual addiction later.
I used to be the flashy star, chilling with cash and cars, but somewhere lost my past. It's hard now the combo gym, getting back my art. With the fury inside, you can't match my spark. So, regard for a shot at your chest. I got the instinct to do it in this battle with death. This is my time to rise, you can't ride on my steps. I'm gonna win, and it don't matter who challenge me next. So I can power through you with no risk, leaving your soul twisted up in my close fist. Take notice, I'm saying it's the coldest, baddest erratic fighter you can face on the foes list. The knockout king to all my opponents. I'm taking every moment to win, baby, I own it. Yeah, I stop the zoning with flurries and combinations, saying you a hate makers, my skills are way great. I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. I'm back for my glory, yeah. These guys talk big, but I'm more prepared. On my redemption road, I rip my foes when I trip and flip modes. You can't slip my blows, I'm on the comeback. It took out all the enhancements, and with the glow, I'm the champ that the fans hit. Hard, rugged, star-studded, and mighty, and leaving you all bloody and making your face ugly. Jab, hook, uppercut, for my blow when it impacts up your gut. You wanna try to beat the champ, you ain't tough enough. I stick and move through your best, and I counter punch. Then I fake for position, ain't hitting for your brain, cause I train with the wisdom, gain vision through the pain. I will bang through the system, stay vicious in the game, and I'm back forever, you can't stop my reign. I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. I'm back
After a distinctly laborious training montage, we are now better suited and preferably prepared to vigorously scuffle with Radagon D's Nutsdog once again. We quickly provide an overwhelmingly potent presentation of power and die. But that shall not deter our conquest, for we own something that this shitty nutdoggo doesn't: bestial barbarity and naive persistence. So a handful of attempts later, and an infinitesimal amount of Crimson Tears flask consumption, we managed to unmitigatedly defeat the Red Nuts of Radagon. 'Twas a rather undemanding task, quite simple really. It appears that From Software is losing their seething-inducing touch. Nevertheless, we stride forward in pursuit of claiming victory over Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon. And might I state that nothing is capable of obstructing us. Finally, we have arrived at our desired destination, the predominant precursor of triumph. This is the Trials of Rennala.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Now I did a compact amount of investigation, and it is stated that the recommended level in order to defeat Rennala is an approximate level of 40 to 45, and armaments of an appropriate +8. We bear the proper arms, but might be slightly underleveled. But truthfully, how exigent can this boss battle prove to be? Oh. Shit.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever.
Upon my name as Ranni the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Rennala of the Full Moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. touching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime is the way I fly to you. I'm still in a
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe I can continue for much longer. This ever-increasing existential anguish is beginning to toll and overwhelm the fun I've been experiencing. I feel like Spider-Man 3. Huh? What was that? There's a second part of this bullshit? Why?
give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I'd like to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
After a healthy dosage of heroin taken in order to combat the distraught, we've come to terms that we are currently significantly feeble and cannot possibly continue in our path to belligerence. Yet. That's right. It's time to upgrade, my good people. Cue the fucking montage. Fuck yeah. That's exactly what we needed. Thanks, Dune Music. I feel reinvigorated, like a rambunctious meth distributor that just got his hands on the 99% pure Heisenberg Boss special. I feel revitalized, equivalent to that of a rather sleazy frat boy who pressured an inconspicuous señorita at a college invitation party into providing their phone number and immediately after, butt-chugging a full keg of alcohol. Anyways, what I am trying to pronounce is that we are now enthusiastically ignorant enough to battle Renala yet again. Greetings everyone, I've come to chime in and observe how we are currently doing. Oh, we're dead? Magnificent. Oh hey, it's me again. Indeed, we are still struggling. Who would have conceptualized that Elden Ring would be a rather taxing game? In any case, let me recite to you an appropriate poem. It shall provide us valor and grant us unwavering might. Once upon a time, there was a lovely princess, but she had an enchantment upon her of a fearful sort. She was locked away in a castle guarded by a terrible fire-breathing dragon. She waited in the dragon's keep in the highest room of the tallest tower for her true love and true love's first kiss. Laughs.
Bastard!
Like that's ever gonna happen. What a load of toilet flush. I'll start by Smash Mouth begins to play. We're still losing? Yeah, we're still losing. Well, I suggest that we all participate in repose, for this might take longer than to be expected. Go grab some flavorful pasta from Olive Garden or something, and, oh wait, we're actually close? Will this be the one? No. Do not dare get ahead of yourself. This could be cruel deception at its foulest. We must remain stoic. Do not let your emotions express themselves. Bury them. Let them not gasp or whimper, for it shall be our demise underneath the foot of devastation. Wait, holy shit. Forget I said anything. We fucking did it. It's over. Holy fuck, it's over. Fuck you, Renala, you wretched piece of shit. How can something so prepossessing award us with not except punishment? However, none of that matters, for we have accomplished something truly admirable, and all it took to achieve this was gruesome persistence, relentless diligence, and handing over the controller to my younger brother. What a profusely tasteful victory. It feels good to be back, instrumenting the violent vessel recalled as the strongest creature on Earth. I hope you were thoroughly entertained, and I appreciate your company through this journey of geriatric devastation. I certainly enjoyed my replaying of this expansive game. Elden Ring is genuinely a title that any gamer should experience. It is comparably better than sexual intercourse and equal to a really good book. Seriously, the game's good. Well done yet again, Todd Howard. Your egregious hatred for the elderly candidly transferred flawlessly into this game. Anyways, I must state my gratitude yet again towards any one of you who watched my video, and for my younger brother who once again defeated the majority of the enemies for me. Thank you. Now, I insist that you treat yourself. Go, acquire a calzone and indulge in it. Bethink oneself to retain your humility and remain amiable. Furthermore, continue to be good people.